Hi, welcome to this video tutorial, Learn the Basics of Google Docs, presented by Manlius Library in partnership with Grow with Google. Grow with Google helps people grow their skills, careers, and businesses by offering free digital skills, training, and tools. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Stephanie, the volunteer and outreach librarian here at Manlius Library. In this workshop, I'll talk you through every step you'll need to create your own document in Google Docs. Then we'll have some fun learning how this app allows you to create and work together on documents. Google Docs is a free web-based program for creating and editing documents. It is a cloud-based document management system, which means that the documents you create are stored online. You can access your Google Docs or any that have been shared with you at any time on any device with internet access. You can use Google Docs to write almost any text-based document, a letter, a resume, a work proposal, a meeting agenda, or notes, even a book. Google Docs makes it easy to collaborate with others. You can co-write a letter with your friends, create and share an editable meeting agenda with your coworkers, or ask a classmate for feedback on an assignment you've completed. Google Docs are included in your free Google account. So if you have Gmail, you have a Google Docs too. Every time you create a new Google Doc, your doc will be automatically saved to your Google Drive, a free online storage system. So you never need to stop and save your document. Let's jump right in. The first thing you need to do to get started is to sign into your Google account, or if you don't have one, create a new account. You'll need a Google account to access Google Docs. To begin, sign into your Google account. Signing in is a bit like unlocking the door to your home. It's a process that makes sure that only you can access your Google account. Open a new tab in the browser window and go to google.com. If you are not signed in, click Sign In. Enter your username and then enter your password. If you don't have one already, you can create a free Google account. First, I'll show you how to create a Google Doc and give it a title. From Google, open the Google Apps menu in the upper right corner. Select Docs. You may have to scroll down to find the Docs icon. Click it to select it. Once Google Docs opens, select a blank document. Give your document a title. The title should let you know what the document is and help you find it when you want to open it later. To title your document, click on the words Untitled Document in the left-hand corner, then type in the new title. If you can't think of a title right now, just use the title Sample Sharing Doc. In this module, I'll show you a few of the Google Docs tools that you'll use most often. Now, click on your Google Doc and type a single sentence, or even just a few words. Now that you've typed your sentence, select it. Using your mouse or trackpad, click and hold down as you drag your cursor over the sentence. This should highlight it in a light color. When you have selected your text, you can change its formatting. Okay, you've got your text selected. Let's try using a few of the most common tools you use. Change the font by opening the font menu in the toolbar and selecting a new font. To find the font menu, look for the word Arial. Arial is the default font in Google Docs. Google Docs offers around 30 different fonts you can choose from. Increase or decrease the size of your text by clicking on the plus or minus sign next to the current text size. Keep clicking until you've reached the font size you want. You can also type in the number of the text size you want to use. The alignment tools help you to choose the orientation of your text on the page. Your options are from left to right, left align, center align, right align, or justify, which means the text on both sides of the page will have an even appearance. These are the undo and redo buttons. If you make a mistake or change your mind, you can click undo to remove your last action. So if you delete something by accident or decide you don't like that new font after all, click undo. You can even click undo more than once to go back a few steps. If you want to undo the undo, click redo. In this module, I'll show you how you can share a document. When you create a Google Doc, you own it as the doc's owner. You can manage whether or not other people have access to it. Sharing a Google Doc is a way of giving someone access to your document so they can look at, comment on, or edit it. Once someone is shared on a document, they will have access to that document whether or not you have the document opened on your device. When you're in your Google Doc, you can see a Share button in the upper right corner. To share the document, click the Share button. Now you'll see the Share menu. It will say Share with people and groups. Below you'll see a space where you can type the email addresses or addresses of someone you want to share your doc with. You can share a Google Doc with anyone, a coworker, friend, classmate, or collaborator. To share your doc with someone, type their name in this space. If it's someone you share docs with often, Google Docs may suggest them when you start typing their name. Then choose what type of permission you'd like to give them. Viewer means they will be able to see the document but not make changes or leave comments. Commenter means that they will be able to add comments but not make changes. Editor means that they will be able to make changes directly to your document. Since you'll be collaborating on this doc together, choose this option. If you'd like to add a note while you're sharing your document and how you'd like the person you're sharing with to contribute. When you're finished, click Send. The person will receive an email letting them know they've been given access to this document. When someone shares a doc with you, it only takes a few moments to access it. In this module, you'll learn how to open a doc shared by email. To open a doc that's been shared by email, go to your Gmail account. You can do this by typing gmail.com into your navigation bar. Open the email by clicking on it, then click Open in Docs to open the shared document. In this module, I'll show you how to edit a document alongside someone else. Working on a Google Doc at the same time as someone else allows you and your collaborators to add your own ideas into the document, make changes, and see each other's contributions in real time. It used to be much harder to work with other people on a document. Collaborators would have to send a document back and forth and make a new version of that document every time they made an edit or left a suggestion. Google Docs makes this process seamless. You and your collaborators share access to the same document so you can always see the most up-to-date changes and you won't have to juggle multiple copies of the document. You can see who else is working on the doc by looking in the upper right corner. You will see the avatars of the other people who have the doc open. Sometimes you'll want to see where your collaborators are in your doc. This can get especially tricky once your documents are many pages long. To see exactly where someone is working in your doc, find their avatar in the upper right corner. When you click their avatar, your cursor will jump to the spot that person is working in the document. Sometimes when you're collaborating with someone on a document, you need to discuss a few things with them. Luckily, Google Docs has a chat feature that allows you to communicate quickly and easily with anyone else who's in the document with you. One way to communicate quickly with the other people in a Google Doc is to use the chat feature. At the top right of your document, click Chat. Type your message in the chat box and press Enter. The others in the file will see your message and be able to respond. In this module, you'll learn to collaborate with other people in Google Docs using comments. Comments are notes you can leave on top of text or other parts of a doc. Here's how to add a comment to a Google Doc. First, select the text or object you want to comment on. Then, from the toolbar above, click Add Comment. You can also click the Add Comment button to the right of your highlighted text or object. This will open a comment. Type in your message. Select Comment to finish. If you decide against leaving the comment, select Cancel. To edit your comment, open the comment menu, which looks like 3 vertical dots. Select Edit if you want to delete your comment altogether. Select Delete. Once you select Edit, your comment will open up and you'll be able to type in your edits to the text. When you're done, click Save. You can also respond to comments ones left by you or other people. To do this, click on the comment. A new text box will open featuring gray text that says Reply or Add Others with @ Click in the text box and write your reply. When you're done, click Reply. If you want to tag someone in your reply or in a comment, just type the @ sign, then type the person's Gmail address. When you're done typing, click Reply. They will be notified that they have been tagged and will receive an email with a link that will bring them directly to that comment in the Google Doc. If you tag someone who does not already have access to the doc, you'll be prompted to share the access with them. This is a great way to ask someone a question about something on a doc or to get feedback quickly. If for any reason you want to read all the comments that have been left on your doc, just click the Open Comment History on the upper right side. A window will pop up showing all the comments that have been made on your doc along with the time and date they were made and any responses to them. You'll be able to see suggestions and whether they were accepted or rejected. Once you've opened your comment history, you can reopen any comments that have been resolved. In this module, you'll use suggestion mode to write in possible changes to a document. Suggestion mode allows you to recommend changes that are easy for your collaborators to see, so they have the opportunity to review your suggestions. Then they can accept your suggestions, which incorporates them into the doc, or reject them, which makes your suggestions disappear. When you turn on suggestion mode, the changes you make to the doc will be highly visible. If you type new text, it will appear in a bright color to your collaborators, and you will see a brightly colored line around the new text you've typed. Anything you delete will appear to be crossed out on that same color. Plus, a comment will appear automatically describing changes that you've made. Here's how to use suggestion mode. In the upper right corner, find the button on the toolbox that currently says Editing Mode. It features a little pencil icon. That will open a menu. Select Suggesting Mode. Here's what it looks like when you've added an edit in suggestion mode. When you type something new in the doc, it will appear in color to your collaborators. Any text you delete will show with a strike through it. To accept the new change, you or your collaborators will click the check. To reject the new change, you or your collaborators will click the X. Have you ever made a change to a document that you regretted later, or wanted to see a previous version of something so you could take a look at the wording or design? In this module, we'll take a look at version history, which is almost like having a time machine that allows you to look at the past versions of your document. To look at the version history for your doc, click on the File menu to open it. Select Version History, then select See Version History. The version history is organized by date and time. A version will appear for each date and time a document was worked on. To take a peek at a past version, click on that specific date and time, and you'll see the changes that were made to your document in that work session. You can double-click on a version to restore it. It's almost like a time machine. Your document will return exactly to the way it was on that day and time. You also have the option to click More Actions. This will bring up a menu that allows you to name a version so you can find it again in the future, or you can make a copy of that version in case you want to refer to it later. Google Docs can provide a great way for you to communicate with your friends, coworkers, and even family members. We covered a lot in this workshop. How to create a Google Doc, how to share a document with others, how to format a document using the toolbar, how to work on a document at the same time as your collaborators, how to leave feedback using comments, and how to make edits and suggestions. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.